Hi, it's Eden. I'm on TV every day, so how I look on camera and how I feel in what I'm wearing really matters. And that is why I love Armoire. I can rent beautiful, high-quality pieces that fit my style. I can wear them on air. I can wear them out to dinner. If I'm going on a trip, it's so easy to pack. And then I swap everything for something new. Now, Christine, who is, of course, a professional organizer, loves this. Because clothing rental, like from Armoire, keeps your closet from overflowing with clothes that you're never going to wear. With a clothing rental membership, you can build a stylish and very personalized wardrobe without any of the hassle and expense. First, you take a quick 5-minute style quiz. You pick your favorites. Then your items arrive at your door in as little as 2 days. And we love that Armoire is women-founded and women-led, and they even spotlight women-owned designers. Right now, try Armoire and get up to 60% off your first month. That's up to $150 off. Just check out armoire.style/UU podcast. That's ARMOIRE.style/UU podcast. It's in our show notes. Try it today and never worry about what to wear again.
This podcast is sponsored by IQ Bar. I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ Bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 7 plant protein bars, 4 hydration mixes, and 4 enhanced coffee sticks. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. Again, go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20.
So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone, or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, right now, you can get an extra $100 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $100 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Welcome to Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast urging you to let it go and don't look back, with nationally acclaimed professional organizer Christine Stone and self-proclaimed hot damn mess radio and TV personality Eden Kendall.
Welcome to Uncluttered and Unfiltered, the podcast for women over 50. It's more about being over 50 than it is about organization, but there's a lot of organization talk because Christine Stone is a nationally acclaimed professional organizer.
If you're not, when she says that.
It's true. If you're not following her on her Instagram, Neatly Designed, you're missing so many nuggets. I feel sad for you. So get on over there and follow her. Let's talk today about, and this is something I actually teased when we were doing the makeup segments. Let's talk about organizing for your hair. And by that I mean the heated instruments, the curlers, the shampoos, the gels, all of it. So I guess I'm just turning it over to you to kind of get some of your thoughts first.
First of all, I think there are so many hair tools now that we didn't have that back in the day. It was like you had your blow dryer. You didn't even have curling irons back then. I mean, really, it was. So that has become a big deal because there are flat irons, there's curling irons, there's heated brushes, there's blow dryers. I mean, I could go on and on. So what does that equal? A lot of stuff. And mainly in a bathroom, you have drawers or under the sink or shelves. That's really it, unless you have a door in your bathroom. So, I mean, that you can use for storage. But really the first thing, and I say this about everything.
Wait, when you say a door, do you mean just because
storage on a door?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So hanging something off the door.
So
okay.
you can add storage for some of these items. But the main thing I always say is you got to purge some of this. I've tried so many times to use a curling iron for my hair, all a big fail. I don't know if it's because of the thickness of my hair or what it is, but I've tried small ones, big ones, different types, different materials, you name it. None of them work for me. So thank God I have 2 daughters, so I've given a lot. But this one kept pulling my hair, like I could hear the hairs pulling, and I'm like, okay, this definitely won't work. So I got rid of that one just like a week ago, and I think I'm kind of giving up on the whole curling iron thing. But
first, before you move on, here's what I would have done. I would have said, okay, well, I'll save it in case we have company who wants to use a flat iron and they didn't pack one.
we already have 2 upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my daughter lives out of town, so she comes a lot. So that way she doesn't have to bring all her hair
Okay, so
stuff.
you didn't need one more.
Yeah, no, I didn't need one more at all. And I'm also of the thought process, if something is ruining your hair, you don't want to give it to somebody else to ruin their hair. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Then you'll get, why'd you give me this? Anyway, so going through all the corded tools that you don't use anymore, that you haven't used in a really long time, you can donate them, you can give them to a friend, whatever you want to do with them. But if you're really not using them, get rid of them, because in a bathroom, you're very tight usually on space. So you really only want to keep what you are really using. How many hairbrushes do you have? How many hair ties do you have and clips? Really emptying the drawers out and starting from scratch, and really only putting back what you use on a regular basis. And that can be a lot of work at least the bathroom's a great place to start, but when you're dealing with hair care stuff, and we're not even talking about products yet, it can be a little time consuming. So you want to really take the time to do it and do it right.
I know my hair dryer has multiple attachments.
They have things at Walmart, Amazon for all of the attachments to, like the Shark, the Dyson, whatever you're talking about, that will keep them all organized either for your counter, on the inside of your cabinet door. So there's so many things out there now because so many people have those type of blow dryers that have all these different attachments. So I would look into, I don't have that, but I would look into that if I had one of those, because then it's all right where you need it and you can easily grab what you need.
Sure.
So that's the first thing. Then I would sort what I have left, like really sorting things into categories. Like for me, I have all the hair coloring stuff, meaning all the root touch-up, everything I need to cover my gray for the in-between times. I have all my hair ties in one little thing. I have all my stuff for my hot rollers in another individual container that I keep in the drawer. And everything is close, so I'm not going from one part of the bathroom all the way to the other. And so just keeping it really simple is the easiest way to keep your hair stuff organized. Now, for hair care products, the main thing you need to do there is purge. And I do that on a regular basis because I've tried so many hair care products that do not work for my hair. And instead of keeping them, I give them to friends, family, or I just get rid of them, because if they're not working, I'm not going to keep trying it, and I'm definitely not going to keep them, because that's where a lot of people lose storage, because they just keep a bunch of stuff that they don't like.
What did you call it? One day I had a bunch of replacement, like refills, or you called it, I had like 4 things of toothpaste. So you said, this is back here, we're going to put this in. It was like a reserve.
Oh, backstock.
Backstock.
Yeah.
The backstock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Backstock, you can keep one if you want of the extra toothpaste in your bathroom. But if you're one of those people that goes to Costco and buys 20 things of toothpaste, which I'm highly against, but anyway, you don't want to keep 20 things of toothpaste in your primary bathroom, because you're going to run out of space.
Yes.
You know, I understand that people want to get a deal, and I'm all in the buy one, get one and all that, but limit it to 2. I mean, when you get more than that and you don't have a family of 6 to 8 people, you're really, really limiting the space in your bathroom. So also utilizing underneath the sink by adding drawers. If you're like a really big hair junkie person and you don't have drawers, add stackable drawers under your sink. It can keep every single bit of your hair stuff.
Vertical
space under a sink. I am telling you, I see it all the time. People say, I don't have any space. And then we add a set of 3 drawers underneath the sink, and it's like, wow. So really, once you've pared down, decide what space you have now that you've gotten rid of a lot of stuff that you no longer need or use.
Hello, my friends, it's Eden. And you know, at this stage of life, hydration is about more than just quenching thirst. It's about feeling balanced, energized, and clear. That is why I am excited to tell you about Greater Than, a coconut water-based hydration elixir made specifically for women. It's designed to support us through every stage, from hormone shifts to busy days and workouts. Each can gives you natural electrolytes, plant-based vitamins, gentle fiber, and the equivalent of 3 servings of fruits and vegetables, all with less sugar and more potassium. And here's the bonus. Greater Than was created by a female-led team and developed with a registered dietitian, so every ingredient has a real purpose. You know, I'm a huge fan of orange mango, but pineapple coconut, oh my goodness. It's crisp, clean, and makes staying hydrated feel like a treat and not a chore. So if you're ready to feel more energized, more radiant, and more you, quite frankly, go to drinkgt.com. That's drinkgt.com. It's hydration for her. Beautifully done and deliciously refreshing. Can you imagine waiting 11 years to get screened for cancer? On average, people with mental health issues experience an 11-year delay between symptoms and seeking help, and close to 2/3 of mental illnesses go untreated. Hearts for Minds promotes healthy lives by promoting mental health education, facilitating early identification, and connecting people to treatment. Are you ready to learn more? Go to heartsforminds.org. Hearts FOUR minds.org for more information and to learn how you can help. Let's pretend somebody just found our podcast for the very first time, so they haven't had the opportunity to hear you talk about this. You're looking under your sink. You open up the drawers or door or whatever your vanity has. You see the little pipe come down under there. We're going to take everything out.
Yep.
Measure.
Yes.
Before going to the store to buy.
Yes.
Either
Anything.
Shelves or drawers.
Anything.
And then that creates vertical storage. Otherwise, all you had was the floor of that area.
Yes. And that's the thing. Everybody's plumbing runs different underneath the sink. It really depends on the plumber, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
Some people I've seen perfect plumbing, and I'm like, who is your plumber? But then you see something that you're like, what is going on here?
We have the same exact vanities upstairs and downstairs, and the plumbing underneath is different in each one.
Right. And that's what people don't realize. They think, I'm just going to get this stack of drawers and it'll slide right in. But the truth is, you have to take into consideration the plumbing valves that turn on and off the water, the pipes that run in all different directions. That's whether you're in a kitchen, underneath a kitchen sink, laundry room sink, wherever it is. So really measuring. And by the way, with AI, I hate to tell you, if you take a picture underneath your sink and give them the measurements, they can tell you exactly everything that would look good. They can so there's so many different ways, but utilizing underneath the bathroom sink for hair care stuff, for skin care, for makeup, you name it, it is the most unused place. Now for me, I only have one set of drawers and I have a lazy Susan on the other side. Why? Because of my hair. I have certain hair care products that are non-negotiable that I use all the time, and I like to just spin the lazy Susan, grab what I need, and when I'm done, take it off the counters and put it back in there. But if I needed more space, then I would add another set of drawers there. So you really, Organizing isn't one size fits all. It's what are you doing in your life and how is your morning routine or whatever you do, that's how you organize for the stuff you have because everybody's different.
What about in the shower?
That all depends too, because some people have the nooks in the shower, so that's built-in storage. But other people, you can get the ones that stick on in the corners, the ones hanging from the shower head. There's so many different things. Even the one, if you had an all-glass shower that hangs over the glass shower. I mean, there's so many different ways, but definitely having something in there to organize your soap, your shampoo, your conditioner, your razors, just not only is easy, but it keeps things from getting soaking wet and able to dry.
Goopy.
Yeah. So there's so many options out there. You just have to figure out what are you organizing.
The size of the bottles is so different. You know, you might have a favorite shampoo that comes in a tube.
Right.
And I might have a favorite shampoo that comes in a very tall, skinny bottle.
Or my husband who goes to Walgreens and buys the oh my God size that I'm like, really? We need that big of a size? You know.
Is he getting a Venti?
I mean, my goodness. I'm like, I didn't even know it came that big. But anyway, yeah. Everything is different sizes. Every product is different. So you just have to figure out what works for you.
Okay. What else would you like to add to this?
I think the most important thing when you're dealing with your hair is really figuring out what works for you, how to simplify your hair care routine, and definitely purging and getting rid of the things you don't use, and then finding a system to get you organized, whether it's organizing your drawers for your hair care products, underneath the sink, on a shelf. Wherever you have to organize, decide where it's going to be and then measure, and you'll be so happy you did when it's over. Because hair is something we deal with every single day. Every day.
Every day.
So having it organized just makes life easier.
As it does with just about everything within the
sure
home.
does.
All right. You know, we are always asking you all, our listeners, to let us know if you find any of these tips useful. We also want to know what subjects you would love to see covered, whether it has to do with organizing or it doesn't. Just recently, you were asked a great question on our Ladies Only Uncluttered and Unfiltered Facebook group, and you jumped on and you answered the question. And it escapes me right now what it was, but I'm sure.
Filing.
Oh, it was filing.
Yeah, it was
filing.
No, important papers.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
which I loved that, by the way.
Okay.
It even got my brain going on something else. So
maybe we need to come back and do another episode.
On important documents.
Yeah.
So thank you, because I really liked that.
After 3 years, a lot of times we can say, oh, well, you know, we have covered that. But I don't think it ever hurts to cover it again, because there are always different products that are available.
Yep.
And there are always different kinds of information that we can process and things that are specific to you all listening. So don't think twice about it. If you have a question for Christine, even if she can't fully answer it in the course, you know, just in that limited space, it gets us thinking, okay, well, this is obviously something that you all want to hear about.
Right.
So please do continue to let us know about that. Join that group. You don't have to be someone who posts. You can just be a voyeur.
Yep.
And it's on Facebook. It's Ladies Only. It's Uncluttered and Unfiltered, Ladies Only. And then, of course, we're on all the other social media as well. Please share our podcast with one friend, one person. And if everybody listening does that, why, we'll be looking at double the numbers in a year from now.
And wasn't I going to have a disco party or something?
We're going to have a 5 p.m. start disco
5
party.
p.m. start. I do remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to have to celebrate. And we'll get, everybody can fly in from all over the world.
Or we'll live stream it.
There you go.
Look at me.
So, are you gonna be the one who handles the tech on that?
Oh, I've got a DJ in mind already. I mean, I'm ready to go. So you guys really, if you want to see this one disco dance, I would get on that.
I would start sharing it. Share a link Tell somebody right now. Stop what you're doing. Tell somebody right now about this podcast. In the meantime, a cluttered under the sink area and a curling iron that fries your hair, you can let it go.
And don't look back.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
Reggie, I just sold my car online.
Let's go, Grandpa. Wait, you did?
Yep, on Carvana. Just put in the license plate, answered a few questions, got an offer in minutes. Easier than setting up that new digital picture frame.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're even picking it up tomorrow. Talk about fast.
Wow, way to go. So, about that picture frame.
Forget about it. Until Carvana makes one, I'm not interested.
Car selling made easy. On Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.